recently watched the movie Rampage. The movie. I mean, yeah, it's called Rampage, a movie. Of course, it's a movie. But then I started getting thinking, and it was just such great timing too, that I talk about where it all started. I mean, technically, it started in the arcades, but NES version is the closest thing we got to an arcade these days, unless you really have one of the arcade systems, which are hard to find. So yeah, let's start. So, here's Rampage. I mean, it's you can tell it's meant to be an arcade game just to zap as many quarters as it can. I mean, it makes a fun game, but after a while, it can get very boring. But I mean, for like sitting down for like a few minutes and playing, it's completely fine. But I mean, I just wish there was a little more. I just wish there was a little more added content to it. I mean, you know, they pretty much obviously knew that they was going to make a port of this for at some point, whether it be for the Atari or for the Nintendo Entertainment System or anything like even further down the path. And also, apparently these giant apes walking around, or alligators or anything, are completely brain dead and have no leg strength because, see, watch, when they start to fall, see, look, he's going to come crashing down. You know, and then that's a level cleared. And you do this for as long as you want to, because, I mean, there is no real difficulty to the game. It's just mind-numbing. It's just kind of mind-numbing. You know, you just sit here and play it for hours on end if you really want to hurt yourself. But, I mean, it's not going to get much better than this. I mean, second player, that could be fun on the NES. But I mean, like, when they added, when they made home consoles, they kind of took out the reason to get a high score. I mean, it's your own console. Who cares if you get the high score? I mean, yeah, it might feel cool for like a few seconds, but then, you know, you can just. But for me, it's always been about using limited funds to get a higher score, and that just makes you better, you know. And it does make it more impressive, you know, because that's what everybody goes for in getting the high scores. And Super Mario Brothers, the Arcade Archives, you know, that was more competitive. And so yeah. Really, that's Rampage.